Testing. And welcome everyone to Sterling Channel 19 as Sterling basketball is going to be played here as Sterling's going to take on the West Deptford Eagles. And this is just a JV game. The varsity game doesn't start till later on, but we thought we'd give you some JV playing time here as both of these teams. Do we even have the record, I wonder? We're not sure if we have the record, but let's just say that they won their both first games. But we're going to see the game start off, and Sterling with their JV players, you see some of them have come from the football. You see number 32, Jameer Richardson, great running back for Sterling. Did a great job later on in the season for football, and later on, of course, in the quarter. And we're going to see who's going to start with the no jump ball, of course, since of COVID, and plus refs, I believe, will not throw in the ball. And hello, I'm John Hallwood. I'm your announcer here for today, and I believe this is our second announcer. And please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jay Clark. New here. Yeah, excited to announce for the first time.
It takes a while. My first year was, of course, freshman, but first thing I did was football. It gets easier along the way. So when you first start talking, you get used to it. It's really memorable. But anyway, here we go with West Deptford starting out and all. Already 0-0 first quarter of JV basketball. Of course, varsity basketball will start as Sterling gets a steal and now holding it back. Yep. Sterling makes the shot, but unable to get the West Deptford now going up the line. Going in is number 21, Cranmer, freshman. Sterling makes a throw and gets a steal, and that's going to be a travel against West Deptford. You see Sterling going for the Jaden Johnson now. Heads it up to Mundle, and Mundle makes for the three and gets it.
Good shot there.
And it was a very good job to able to get him open for that three, and you see right there.
Agreed, good spacing.
See Sterling trying to able to get the Jaden Johnson gets a nice
job on the fast break by Sterling.
Does. Yeah. There's no shot, but Jaden Johnson able to get the three. Get the foul there, and you see the three goes in, switches that one in, and I remember last year Jaden Johnson was all over the place again. He's a very good. He really can change a game, and you see right there.
Nice find there by Jaden Johnson.
Jaden Johnson, yeah, makes a nice pass. And Sterling already up 5-0. See if West Deptford can score any points on this possession right here. And another steal from Sterling. You see Mundle with the ball now. He's going to give it Kevin, I believe. Yes, Kevin. No. Rob Carter, sorry. My bad. Unable to get the three there, but anyway, West Deptford with the ball now. And you see West Deptford going for nice. Couldn't quite see as the ref was in the way. West Deptford's gonna makes a substitution as number 25 Albert Riva comes in for number 21 Eden Cranmer. And this is West Deptford's ball. Passing it around now. So far, Sterling has been showing some great defense. And that was the substitute that came in. No, that was not. That was Corey Ratcliffe. Makes a nice two, actually. Thought it was a three. It isn't.
Good shot there by Jaden Johnson.
Jaden Johnson's a very dangerous player. On offense and defense. The speed really helps him a lot.
Great all-around basketball player.
You see West Deptford now. He's able to get points on their last drive. And that's going to be a foul. Turnover, sorry. My bad. Turnover. Ref's right now tying his shoe.
It was good defense there by Sterling. They've been playing good defense all throughout the first quarter.
James Johnson right now really controlling his tempo, and that's going to be another traveling call. That's going to be against Sterling this time. And West Deptford will now take over.
Let's see if Sterling keeps up the good defense like they've been doing out throughout the first quarter.
Let's see, Jaden Johnson, unlucky not to be able to stop him, but made it difficult for him to really get to the basket. And number 30 was Cole and Boris.
Good defense from Johnson, just better play on offense by Boris.
You see some quick passing from Sterling. Jamar Richardson unable to get the two, but that was some nice passing from Sterling right away, right there.
Yeah, even without, good steal by Jaden Johnson on the fast break.
And gets it. And you see that how that speed really works for him as he was able to steal the ball and break away from the pack.
Yeah, guy's got great speed, great defensive ability, and runs the offense really well for Sterling.
See Rob Crowder trying to stop him, number 20. But anyway, West Deptford going up for the basket. That's going to be a turnover, I believe, as that West Deptford makes another substitution. And you see that nice easy layup from Jaden Johnson. And a nice steal.
Good play on defense. And there again, even though he doesn't get the bucket, the speed of Jaden Johnson there, getting down the floor.
Getting down the floor. And nice. That's going to be a foul for charging. Rob Carter able to get his feet down. You see right here.
Great job sacrificing his body
Ooh.
right there. Getting the feet down. Taking the charge.
A very unlucky call. I saw his Rob
Bad
Carter's
pass there
foot
by
move.
Mark Lockett.
Yep. And Sterling, what a! That's going to be either way. Wow, that's just amazing.
Nice block there by C.J.
Mundell, yeah. Unable. Gets the shot down and it just says no.
Puts it back up off the glass. Good job playing defense there.
And great.
Another good defensive possession. Here's the speed that we're talking about from Jaden Johnson again.
Sterling able to get that ball out and get the rebound of it. That's the second time so far Jaden Johnson hasn't made that finish, but here comes Mundell for a three, unable to get there. Now West Deptford with it. So far a lot of action between both of these teams. It's been a very entertaining first quarter, and that's a three from the number 30, Cole Ambrose. I think that was a far-off three, too. Way off. That's past an NBA three right there.
Deep three, feeling himself, huh?
Very deep. Again,
I'm Jake Clark. I'm just excited to be here, excited to be announcing again.
So, and I'm John Hallwood. And where did you announce first?
I haven't really announced much, but it's always been something that I've wanted to do. Sterling's got a great TV channel here, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Because you guys got a lot of, you guys got big shoes to fill after all the rave about those West Deptford kids. You heard that? You watch that broadcast?
No, I have not.
Oh man. Came over to see how you guys are doing.
We're doing so far good.
So far, so good.
Yep.
What are you guys thinking so far?
So far from the team, we were able to see Jaden Johnson really able to show out his pace and great job Sterling defensively, able to keep West Deptford down to 7. This game could have easily been higher.
Right.
Good defense, great job in transition, getting up the floor quick. That's something you got to do when you're playing good defense.
And you see Jaden Johnson right there. He's gonna try to make a nice play. Unlucky for Jamir Richardson to have a slip right there, but Jaden Johnson makes a nice pass around a player. Easy three.
Great pass there from Jaden Johnson. Find the open man. Great unselfish basketball.
And Jaden Johnson able to make a steal, now going up to the basket. And that's going to be a foul there on Jaden Johnson. You're going to see this three, and look how he does it.
Around the player.
Player.
Great pass. Nice job by Mark Lockett hitting the open three, too.
That is something you cannot do every single game. And
it takes a special player to make those special passes.
That's going to be a foul also against West Deptford. This is going to be their 4th foul of the game in this first quarter already, and that's not very good for a team right now to be letting up that many fouls. Jameer Richardson in trouble looking for Jaden Johnson. Jaden Johnson's looking to go with the basket. Does. Able to get the 2.
Nice drive there by Johnson.
Jaden Johnson really controlling this game.
He's doing a great job running out the offense. Good ball handling and great job on defense, getting up there for the fast break. Another example of the defense there from Sterling.
You see Rob Carter going for a 3. Just out. Jameer Richardson fighting for it, and this is going to be another foul against West Deptford here.
Again, great job getting to the basket there. Great attacking mentality.
Here we go. Jaden Johnson gives it to Mundell. Going to try and drive it to the basket. Loses possession. West Deptford now almost fumbling it with themselves. West Deptford now looking just under 30 seconds remaining left of this game. First quarter, I mean. West Deptford able to get the 2. That was number 23, Ben Maratha.
Good take there by Maratha.
This could be like might be the last possession of the game of the first quarter here. Jaden Johnson's going to go for a deep 3, unable to get there. And West Deptford's going to try and move up, try to get a way out 3. Well, able to. So that's going to do it for us for the first quarter of this game, as Sterling is leading this 15-9 over West Deptford. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone, to Sterling action. You see right here, this is the JV game, as Sterling JV basketball is winning 15-9 over the West Deptford Eagles. And some great performance from Sterling offensively and defensively. Jaden Johnson, the big starter.
Agreed, yeah. He's been playing great defense, great job getting down there in fast break. His speed is just really been showcased here today.
You see Rob Carter going to go up to the basket, unable to. Thought there was going to be a foul called there, unable to. West Deptford now on a breakaway. Look at the breakaway, but unable to get the basket. Now does for number 22, Connolly.
Nice put back there by Connolly. Great job, great positioning.
Was able to get the rebound, too, from the first attempt. Rob Carter now passes off. And that's going to be a turnover right there from Sterling.
Yeah, again, watch the putback here from number 22, Matt Connolly. Again, great putback, great positioning there. put himself in just the right spot, good hands, and finish the play.
West Deptford now going for a long two, unable to make it. But West Deptford able to recover, goes for a three, and drains that one. That was number 25, Rivera. Again, right now, Sterling unable to score any points so far. Now going up, Jumbo, as the teammates call him. Unable to score, but West
Good
Deptford.
pass there from number 31, Keyshawn Russell, on the last possession for Sterling.
And Sterling, I believe, just took the timeout right here. And you see, right here.
Yeah, right here. Good pass there by number 23, Ben Mafara. Hits the open teammate, Albert Rivera, for the three. Good passing there. Unselfish basketball.
And that's what you want to see. And you already see Sterling right now kind of struggling without Jaden Johnson, but he is going to be playing some varsity time, what we believe. So you want to keep him fresh for varsity. You don't want to wear him out too quickly.
And here on the replay, good pass there from number 3, Sergio Morel, getting the lead pass to his teammate for the easy lay.
And West Deptford takes the lead for the first time of this game. And see there, Sterling making a play right here.
Got to find a way to score a bucket.
See Rob Carter going to pass it out to number 31, who was Russell, unable to get there, unable to really grab it. Could have been a nice three.
Pass was a little off target there. You know, not an ideal pass, a little off the mark. Sterling's got to find a way to get a stop here.
So far, West Deptford looking score, get ahead of this Sterling team, and that's going to be a 3-second lane violation. So turnover, and Sterling's ball now.
Sterling's got to find a way to flip the momentum. West Deptford been on a little bit of a run here.
See Jameer Richardson back in, and that is going to be...
Looks like it's going to be a foul against West Deptford.
Their 6th foul, so one more foul until free throws. I believe, actually. Might be 10. But anyway, Sterling going to look for the basket. Russell now. Looking around, Jameer Richardson. He's going to go for the basket, and what a great defense from West Deptford there.
Yeah, as you can see, good defensive play here. He takes it up against 3 people, and looks like number 3, Sergio Morel, was able to get the block there.
And West Deptford able to get the turnover right here, and now again, Sterling hasn't scored so far early in this second quarter.
West Deptford right now has all the momentum. Sterling's got to find a way to get a stop and an easy score.
That's going to be on Sterling, number 5 there, who is Kelvin Russell. And Sterling was very lucky there for West Deptford not to get the basket. And you see number 31, Kelshawn Russell.
See right here, this was the nice fast break that Sterling needed to get an easy bucket on. And good defense there by West Deptford to force the missed layup.
Go West Deptford now going. And that's, ref says foot was out. So it's going to be Sterling's ball back again. Again, just a reminder, this is a JV game. Varsity game is later on. You see Russell now looking, and they're going to say double dribble.
Here we are, he's driving in and kind of just loses control, and I think that's where the ref called the double dribble. Sort of looked like he picked it up and dribbled it again.
So far, Sterling's defense has been able to hold on since West Deptford got that 16 points and said hit the top. So it's going to be still Sterling's ball here, but almost looked like it was going to go in.
Did hit the top there.
So Sterling right now still trying to find their first points of the second quarter, and Jumbo comes in to get that first points of this quarter.
Good pick and roll setup there by Sterling. They needed a bucket, and that was a great way to get it.
Able to give it to the big man, who really you do not want to be playing against. Those stronger guys.
Here we are again, right off the pick, finds Jumbo for the nice bucket. Kind of came off with nobody on him.
Go West Deptford now. He's going to try and find something here. West Deptford just going to hold back and try to find something. Passing it around. And going through the middle, it's number 3, Sergio Morel, able to get the nice layup. Rob Carter going for a 3, just unable to go in now. Russell looking, tries to pass to Jumbo. Jumbo unable to grab it, but another could be. I believe they just called.
Yeah, it was a tough pass here, but good way to steal it. And then as soon as he has possession of the ball, coach goes over and calls timeout. Doesn't want to risk losing the possession there.
He saw as soon as he passed it, they lost possession. He was trying to pass it to Jumbo, unable to do that, but
got it right back. Good defense again.
Good defense, yep. It was. You tune on for Saturday, January 30th for, I believe this is boys basketball against Haddon Township. Check our live on YouTube at youtube.com/SterlingTV19. And will be the first Saturday game and last Saturday game, I believe. And most of our games will be Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, our last game is a Friday. So Sterling will have possession, of course, and try to get this lead again. And Jumbo with a nice layup right there.
Getting it right back to Jumbo.
Able to use his height.
Height definitely an advantage for Jumbo.
Almost gets a steal, which was number 5, Kelvin Russell. Some quick passing for West Deptford. Almost could lead into a shot there, but unable to really have a hold of the ball. Number 3 is going to lay it up, and able to get that layup was, again, number 3, Sergio Morel.
Morel works around Jumbo, does a nice job of getting around him and getting the easy layup.
Rob Carter going for the 3, hits the side of the basket instead. And Sterling able to get the block twice. And now they're going to take a quick break, and bad pass right there.
See number 31 Russell here. This was number 3 Sergio Morel getting the layup right around Jumbo. Nice job using his speed, outspeeds Jumbo, and just gets the layup.
Minute 40, Well, now it's 1:35 remaining of this second quarter here of the JV basketball game. West Deptford against Sterling. Right now, West Deptford with possession. Looking, goes up for the two. And Jumbo just big bodies. Number 50. And as soon as I say that, West Deptford has the ball back again.
Sterling has done a great job scoring here in the second quarter. They got to work back to the good defense and getting back on transition.
Transition game has been working really well with them.
They've been playing good defense and getting out in transition, rebounding very well too. Here's one of those transition opportunities.
They choose to hold it. See how well this can come up to. Maybe they're just going to try and hold it to the final seconds. Or I can just be wrong there. And that's going to be still Sterling's ball.
And if you look here, misses the three. And number 50 tries to save it, but eventually ends up throwing it out of bounds.
So Sterling's going to try and run down this clock and take the final shot of this second quarter.
I mean, I think that's what you got to do. Hold it. Don't let West Deptford get any momentum getting into the half, and see if you can get an easy bucket going into halftime.
We'll pass it around, and Russell now is in trouble. Passes it to Russell, gives it to Jumbo. Jumbo makes the two, and that's going to do it for right here for the second quarter, as Sterling leading West Deptford 21-20.
As you can see here, drives in, Jumbo wide open. Number 5, Kevin Russell draws the double team.
Some nice
comes over, draws the double team, finds Jumbo wide open.
So some nice passing from Sterling. Again, Sterling winning this 21-20 over West Deptford. We'll be back after this break.
Why are you such a loser? Why am I such a loser? No, I'm not a loser. I'm cool. Many people think I am too.
The Colonial Conference has always prided itself
on the tightly wound threads that extend through our communities that we represent.
For decades, these threads have created a bond,
unlike any other in high school athletics.
And it is during times of adversity and injustice,
such as what we currently face,
that our Colonial Conference commitment to doing what is right
and promoting the fundamental concepts of respect.
We call on all of those who represent
the Colonial Conference
to continue to strive for unity and equality.
Today's contest is being conducted
according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association.
These rules provide for fair competition among players.
Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play.
Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity,
disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated,
and could subject the violator to ejection.
It may result in penalties being assessed against your team.
For keeping this competition
at a high level of good sportsmanship,
please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate.
Okay, and welcome back, everyone. We're going to take a look at some of our featured players from West Deptford first. As Albert Raffair, number 25, making some nice plays
Yeah, here he is. You know, here he is, driving to the lane, getting the foul.
Getting the contact, able to take the contact, and we're going to take a look at Sterling's top player.
Yeah, here we are. Number 55, Jaheim Jumbo Reddick. Great job working down low and just using his size advantage. You know, great job just laying the ball in there.
Able to use his height and able to really control and score some points where we thought Sterling needed those points. Jumbo was able to be there and help this team out.
Yeah, he did a great job coming off the bench and just did what they needed to do. They were on a cold streak, and he kind of just did his job. Walked in, came off the bench, and scored the points that Sterling needed.
And not to mention, it's not an easy. He's not going to be an easy guy to cover whatsoever.
Absolutely not. He causes many mismatches for the defense in all the ways that he can score inside. And sometimes you got to bring a double team, and then he can pass it out really well, and you know, to a wide open shooter. He causes many problems for opposing defenses.
And what we saw on that last play of that second quarter was he was able to give it quickly back to Russell, and then Russell got quickly double teamed, and Jumbo was left wide open, and West Deptford's defense didn't need to do that.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know, Jumbo right now is just, you know, he scored when Sterling needed him to score. He passed it when Sterling needed him to pass it. He's just doing what the offense needs him to do, and he's providing help to that defense that has been pretty good throughout the first half.
And we're going to welcome our YouTube audience again. Sterling's going to be taking the ball first. Nope, it's going to be West Deptford here. We're going to start this third quarter with West Deptford throwing it in. Sterling leading this quarter 21-20. So just 1 point separating both of these teams as West Deptford starts out this third quarter. Again, West Deptford now looking around. Entirely different team, and this is going to be a foul, number 21, C.J. Mundell, who was really effective during that first quarter that we saw. Able to get a couple steals, able to get some nice passing.
Yeah, he provided the great defense that Sterling was playing throughout the entire first quarter and second quarter, you know, all throughout the first half. And you see here,
there's going to be a foul here.
Socorro drives in and takes a little bit of the contact as he was driving up, got fouled.
Something you're always trying to look for is try to get that contact. If you're able to make that, unable to make it. You see here, Jaden Johnson, big effect here. Gives it to Russell. Russell for a three and gets that one.
Good all-around play there by Sterling. Johnson with the pass, and Russell knocking it down in the corner.
Good job from Jaden Johnson, able to get it over to him for that nice three. And Mundell saves the ball. It's going to still hit off a West Deptford player. So it's going to still be Sterling's ball here.
And here we are in this fast break that I talked about that we needed. The Sterling needed to get in the fast break. Johnson makes a nice pass on the fast break, finds Russell in the corner, and he hits the contested three.
Here we go. Jaden Johnson now gives it to Mundell. Mundell's going to try to give it to Jameer Richardson, unable to really grab hold of it, but you're seeing some nice passing that we saw in that first quarter.
And here's Mundell, and the pass is just a little out of the reach of Richardson, and he wasn't really able to grab it there.
Again, like Jumbo, he is very physical. So you're going to have a very physical player down low. So West Deptford passing it around.
Good ball movement here by West Deptford.
Going for the two, and Russell Dell. Jaden Johnson's going to go for a three. Unable to, and that's going to be a foul. No, it's not going to be a foul. Wait, it is going to be a foul against Sterling.
Here we are, these more fast break chances. That's a good shot by Johnson there. He was open enough and where he could take the shot, and you know, sometimes you just miss, and he just missed that one.
Again, Sterling commits their third foul so far of the second half. West Deptford now with the ball. Haven't scored so far. So good job from Sterling defense again. Looking around, still passing. Russell makes a pass, making a quick getaway, gives it to Mundell. Mundell unable to save it. I'm gonna take a look at this replay here.
Yeah, and here we go on the fast break, and the pass just gets it to Mundell, but with Mundell moving that fast, Mundell moving that fast, kind of just out of the reach a little bit, and he walks out, and he runs out of bounds.
Here we go now, West Deptford now with it. Still a very tight game between these teams. And Mundell able to get the ball, looking to drive to the basket now. Doesn't seem to get fouled, but still gets the nice layup.
Great job on the fast break there by Sterling. Good defense leading to good offense.
Nice stop from Rob Carter.
And here we go. We see the steal here, and Mundell just finds a way and takes a little bit of contact. No foul call, but gets the bucket anyway.
And it's going to be another foul against Sterling. This could be against number 31, Rochelle Russell.
And see here, I think they're going to get him with the reach here.
It's not going to be. It's going to be Jameer Richardson on his second foul. Fourth foul for the team. Sterling up 6 points so far in this third quarter. Sterling unable to was trying to get the jump ball there. West Deptford now looking, goes up for a 2, unable to get it.
Good defense there by Mundell.
Rob Carter going for the 3, just short. Jaden Johnson trying to race over there, unable to get there. Jaden Johnson with his speed can really come out of nowhere and surprise a player. Russell now, you got Jaden Johnson and Mundell. Mundell's gonna give it a Jaden Johnson. Russell finishes it. That was a 3 against 1. You didn't know who was gonna take the shot.
Yeah, with 3 guys down there against 1, it was a great job by Sterling. Good passing, and then, great rebound there by Russell.
West Deptford takes a timeout. And
yeah, see, if you look at it again, good pass there by Mundell, and then look at this, good rebound there by Russell. Nice putback. Look at it again. The good pass makes the extra pass. It was a good job passing there.
Again, I'm John Hallwood.
And I'm Jake Clark.
Jake Clark, we're here announcing the game for you. All of this, this JV game for you. Of course, this is not the varsity game. The varsity game is later. I believe 5:30 it starts. Again, West Deptford just called a timeout. He's probably trying to figure out some plays that for West Deptford to score some points.
Yeah, they've been on a cold streak here, and Sterling's been playing great defense, getting out in the transition. West Deptford not really able to do much offensively. Probably looking to draw up a nice play, free somebody open.
Again, Sterling has some dangerous players with Jaden Johnson, Mundell, really the 2 big factors. Jameer Richardson gets the steal, and he's going to try and settle it down now. So Mundell with it. Going to go up to the basket, able to get there. Great job from Mundell to drive to the basket.
Yeah, that was a good take there. Being just attacking the rim. Great job just, attacking the rim. Good steal there. Good steal there by Rob Carter. Tips another pass.
Sterling right now really flustering West Deptford. Nice passing. Jaden Johnson goes for a reach in.
And here we go. There's the steal by Rob Carter. And he just takes it up. Kind of open for the layup, but good defensive play leading to easy offense.
Here we go. Russell. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be White's ball right there.
Good job by Russell here, being aggressive and fighting for the jump ball.
So Sterling will take possession, and Sterling doing a great job, getting 11 points total of this third quarter. Comes Russell. Rob Carter's going to go for a three here. Unable to make it. Jameer Richardson in trouble. Gives it back to Rob Carter, and this is... do not know what that call is.
I think they got him with 3 seconds.
Sterling's going to make a substitution. Rob Carter's going to come out for number 2, Mark Lockett. Got a head ball.
Yeah. You see here, tries to pass out, passes back in, and it gets him right in the head.
Oof. Unfortunate for Jameer Richardson there. But plays football, so he's probably is used to it. And nice steal from Mundell, and he's going to run to the basket and fails to slam it in.
Tried to get a little flashy there.
He comes into the screen.
Coming down, and he's thinking dunk all the way, and he just gets up there and just can't slam it in. Very close, though.
Rim says no. Very unfortunate. Happens to the professionals all the time.
It definitely does.
Nice. Could have been a nice layup for Russell right there with the one-hander flick. And Jaden Johnson's going to go for 3. Where have I heard that? So, anyway, Jaden Johnson gets the 3.
Let's see if Sterling can keep up that good defense they've been playing all quarter.
See if they're able to continue it. Some nice quick passing. They're going to get the foul. Nope. They're not going to get the basket. Very unfortunate.
Passes out to Jaden Johnson. He's wide open here. Takes a nice little jab step back out to the three-point line. And, you know, he's got a nice jump shot and sinks that one for 3.
Again, Sterling doing some great defensive job. Passes to Russell. Makes a nice play.
Great take there by Russell.
Good. For a minute, looked like Jaden Johnson was about to grab it. Thinks otherwise. Here we go, West Deptford now.
West Deptford still looking for a score here.
Unable to score in this whole entire third quarter. Is about to say as soon as we said that. Jaden Johnson now is going to go for that. Try to go for that 2. Unable to. Sterling playing some very aggressive defense. And that was saying his name all day. Suddenly, Mundell came out of my mind. But he was able to make the nice steal and the 2. Here we go. Sterling West Deptford for a 3. That's not going to go in, and that's going to...
Just the top there. Anyway, Sterling. Mundell gets the steal here. Good job on defense, leads to easy offense. Sterling's been playing great defense, getting out in transition, using those steals to their advantage.
Again, likely going to be the last shot of this third quarter. Mundell has it. Jaden Johnson. Back to Jaden Johnson.
Sterling's looking to hold the momentum here, not give West Deptford a chance to score in this third quarter.
Gene Johnson's going to go out wide, give it to Lockett. Lockett for a three, unable to. Russell gets it. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Sterling holds West Deptford to 0 points this third quarter. Great job defensively and great job offensively as Sterling is winning over West Deptford 41-20. We'll be right back after this short break. And welcome back for fourth quarter action. I'm John Holwood.
And I'm Jake Clark.
We're here to announce this JV game. As you see right here, Sterling taking a very big lead here, 41-20 over the West Deptford Eagles. Again, this is just JV again.
But it's been all about Sterling's defense. Sterling played great defense in the third quarter, didn't allow West Deptford to score at all, getting a lot of steals, a lot of blocks, and leading the easy offense.
Not to mention the transitions, though, too.
Yeah, the transition offense was great. They rebounded well, got all of West Deptford's missed shots, these steals here.
See, West Deptford goes for a charging foul against West Deptford.
Good job by Mark Lockett there, getting the feet down.
Take a look right here. And
goes up, Lockett gets the feet down.
This is that is West Deptford's first foul of the second half. Lockett passing it around, and that's going to be out for West Deptford's ball. Again, Sterling holding on to a 21 lead. No, not, yeah, 21 lead. But anything can really happen still.
Yeah, with 7 minutes left, it's possible West Deptford could go on a little bit of a run. But if Sterling keeps the defense up, it's unlikely West Deptford will do anything.
Again, Sterling, back.
Taking a look at the replay here, drives in, and just good defense there by number 22, Devin Cease.
Lockett's gonna try to drive through it, but unable to. Gives it to Russell. Russell tries to go for a three, goes in and out. Very unfortunate, and it's gonna be a travel against West Deptford. So Sterling's ball back again.
Yeah, taking a look at it. Russell misses the three here, and kind of just doesn't have a pivot foot there. Moves one foot after the other. Good call by the ref.
Sterling able to get it, looking. Just gonna slowly, Lockett almost loses it. Goes for a long two and drains it. So a nice job passing it around, able to find Lockett and get the shot off. First points.
Taking a look here, Lockett, nice shot there. Creates the separation that he needs, gets just enough space where he feels comfortable to take the shot, and drains it.
West Deptford now trying to find it. He's gonna have a nice easy basket there. And looked like it was about to go out, but that was number 12, Derek Karen. I don't know how to pronounce
I think it's
this.
Derek Kearney.
Kearney. And that's going to be a foul right there.
See here, nice pass there from number 22, Matt Connolly. And, you know, he finds his teammate Kearney open for the easy lay-in.
So we're going to have a shooting foul right here. And that's number 22, Devin Cease.
If you'll notice, the refs won't touch the ball for precautionary reasons.
One was his own mask, and the other one, I believe, was a bracelet.
Yeah, that was number 10, Dallas Carter. Just throwing off the mask and one of the bracelets there.
Again, Sterling showing some nice defense. So far, quite early on in this fourth quarter. And West Deptford's been really struggling to get some points, and as soon as I say that, a three happens.
Yeah, good shot there from Chase and Boris.
Rob Carter now for a three. Unable to get that to go in, and that's going to be
another look here. Number 50, Joey Socorro finds number 14, Chase and Boris wide open for the three. Good passing there, leads to a good shot.
And with this foul, West Deptford is able to get the shooting foul.
Yeah, they're able to get the 1-and-1 now. They're in the bonus.
So this is where your free throws are going to be a lot more important in this game.
Yeah, down a lot. You know, you got to capitalize on as many points as you can take, especially being down this much in the fourth quarter.
We might be looking for Jumbo here. As soon as I say that, West Deptford now on a little bit. Got a steal there, and some nice moves from number 25, Albert Rivera.
Nice job by Rivera there, using his quick footwork to get himself open.
Able to make that first step, and then poof, he was gone.
Yeah, good footwork there by Rivera.
Gonna give it back to Rivera now, and he's gonna try and drive up to the basket, and this time you're gonna
taking a look here, Rivera with the quick jab step and then drives right into the lane.
And shooting foul. This is number 5. This is Kelvin Russell's third foul.
Rivera makes the first free throw. Got to capitalize on all these free throws, especially being down by a lot in the fourth quarter with only 4:40 left to go.
And Jumbo able to quickly grab it, and Sterling's gonna head up. Rob Carter now gonna go driving through the basket to Jumbo. Jumbo unable to grab it. Makes a nice quick pass off, gives it Jumbo now. Nice layup, and able to get him.
Nice passing there from Sterling to get Jumbo the bucket.
Teammates seem very excited, and nice steal from Rob Carter.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at this. Devin Cease gets the pass there to Jumbo, and, you know, he's using his height advantage there. Good job working down low. You know, when you're a lineman on the football team, you got to have good size, and that's working well for him in basketball.
Again, I just want to, well, as soon as go for a three was West Deptford, number 14, Ambrius.
Yeah, here they pass it out to him. He's open, and you know, down by a lot. Got to take the open shots that you're given. There's a turnover there.
And I believe that might be a timeout. And you're going to see our next TV game is Saturday, January 30th. Boys basketball versus Haddon Township. You get to see it live on Channel 19, YouTube.com. You can see the website of youtube.com/SterlingTV19. And you're seeing some very nice play from both of these teams. Some quick transitions. Albert Rivera able to get that quick step, able to get to the basket real quick.
Yeah, nice job in the half court there. He uses his quick footwork, nice jab step, creates separation, and gets an easy lay-in. And for Sterling, the good defense has continued throughout this fourth quarter. Not keeping them scoreless in the quarter, but they're doing a good job of minimizing the points and holding this big lead.
Again, we saw a lot of Sterling kind of struggling in that second quarter, but able to come back, get some momentum, and then really have back maximum momentum, and that's going to be a travel against West Deptford there.
Yeah, as we take another look at it. Good pass there by number 23, Ben Mafara, and as you can see, it was a good call by the ref. That was a travel.
And Jumbo makes the two, able to get there. And I wouldn't be surprised that maybe later on in the season and maybe next season you see his name up in varsity.
Yeah, he's proved in this game to be a factor, and if he continues to play the way he's played in this game, wouldn't be surprised to see him move up.
Again, you see a lot of these JV players, and you're like, they're just a couple more games maybe, and you can see them in a varsity spot. Dallas Carter unable to get there, but Jumbo able to get the rebounds.
Nice job by Jumbo there. Good positioning, grabs the rebound and puts it back up for the two.
Dallas Carter now with a fast breakaway. Russell now. Russell for three, unable to get that. Short. Albert Rivera is going to go drive to the basket, gets the shooting foul, and gets the two.
As you can see, takes it in, misses. Jumbo grabs the rebound in nice positioning there and gets the lay-in.
Just off, by the way, too. It took a curve out right to where we're facing there, and
yeah, he didn't miss by much.
It looked like it could have gone in, but just unfortunate, but still able to get the 2 points. It's Jumbo able to get the rebound right there. And you hear the coach calling out some plays called Wildcat. So
might be looking to hold it here, you know, with a minute 30 left to go. And as I say that, he goes in for the take. Nice job driving there by Rob Carter.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. As soon as you say something, they do the quite opposite 2 seconds later.
And looking at the replay here, Rob Carter, nice strong drive there and lays it in.
Sterling with their 10th foul already. Now, West Deptford going to shoot it. Was able to get the basket, but they get, do they get 2 extra shots?
I think with 10, with 10, they get the 2 shots.
Albert Rivera trying to get some points. Almost looked like it was going to be stuck there for a minute. And with just about a minute remaining, Dallas Carter going to take a shot, but gets the foul. So Dallas Carter's going to get.
And as you can see here, you know, Carter, nice footwork there, good ball handling, and gets fouled. Can't make the shot, but he's got the free throws.
It would be pretty impressive to get able to get that 3.
Yeah, definitely. Good ball handling, and then kind of shot it right after.
This is his first free throw. He's going to get one more. Just about a minute remaining of this fourth quarter. Dallas Carter now going for the basket, unable to. I don't know why he's taking 3.
Yeah, as he took the 3, he was fouled for 3 points. Makes the last free throw there.
The more you know. Anyway, West Deptford now on very little time. Going to take the two, misses it, and Dallas Carter is going to be having this for a nice easy layup. Gets the 2, and team very happy. See the this team very applauding for him and all. West Deptford now going up for the 2, and this is going to be a foul. This could be against Jumbo.
And as you can see, Carter here gets right out on the fast break, lays it in. And as you can see in the background there, the bench gets excited, and that's what you like to see from a team. Guys get excited when their teammates score. It's good to see that they're they're happy for Dallas Carter.
That was also some varsity players. Always good to have some varsity players cheer you on too, able to see you score some points.
Especially being down in JV, the guys at the varsity level cheering you on, that's got to be special.
Comes the second free throw, takes a bounce, hits the top, and that's going to be out, and that's going to be Sterling's ball here. Sterling's going to waste time. This time he's going to say Wildcat last time. We remembered what happened with Wildcat. Dallas almost gets the 3. Jumbo with it now. He's going to go for the layup. Gets his own rebound. Misses it. And now West Deptford able to try to get a shot here with 3 seconds remaining. And that's going to do it for you for this fourth quarter. We'll be right back with varsity game, but it's not going to be us, so we're going to say goodbye to
Jake Clark.
I'm John Holwood, and Sterling wins this one 54-33 over the West Deptford Eagles. We'll be back with varsity action.
Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale.
Courtesy of Channel 19, we're going to walk you right into the castle for tonight's Colonial Conference matchup featuring the Sterling Knights going against the West Deptford Eagles. Here you see West Deptford at 0-1, Sterling at 1-0, beating West Deptford. There you look at last year's standings with Haddonfield at 25-5, Haddon Heights 24-5. Sterling at 14-14, Collingswood at 8-17, and Audubon at 10-17. Colonial Patriot with Overbrook at 21-6, followed by Lindenwold at 20-10, Haddon Township at 14-13, and then Paulsboro, Woodbury Gateway. We will see Haddon Township on Saturday. And there you look at Sterling last year with a 14-14 record. Offense averaging 54 a game, defense giving up 53. Antoinette at 20 points a game. Miles Williams 7, Jeff Ryder 7, and Javon Johnson at 6. And Miles Williams and Jeff were seniors and graduated. And then we look at West Deptford with MJ Araldi at 19 points. Brandon Ratcliffe 15, and Tonello Baji at 12, and Carter Cramner at 4 points a game. And you look at the last three matchups, you see the last one, Tuesday, led by Antoinette at 25 points. Andrew Tummings had 22. Jeff Ryder last year had 18. Antoinette had 11. And the first time they met last year was Antoinette leading with 27 points a game, Gavin Clark with 8. And you look on the other side, Baji had 22. And then in the previous game, Brandon Radcliffe at 26. And we look at the game history. Sterling, last win was Tuesday against West Deptford. West Deptford last win was the second time they played last year, February 13th, 2020. And the big story tonight, aside from the game, is Antoine Arnett only needing 15 points to get his 1,000. Just a complete player, can really do it all, can shoot from the outside, as you see him hitting a 3 right there. You see him right here again, faking the 3, driving to the basket. That's why you got to go at him under control. He can hurt you that way. You see right here a dish off and the power move inside and showing great body control and laying one up. And that's something he's really gotten good at. There you see the short jumper. Antoine Arnett scoring a lot of different ways. There you see the alley-oop showing great athletic ability. And finally the baseline jam here at the Castle last year. A real electric play there, getting up over everyone. That's a big time play right there. Again, driving the hole. So Antoine Arnett is somebody who can hurt you offensively in a lot of different ways. Not to mention, this is a kid who can dish the ball off and get his teammates involved in the game. As you look at the Sterling Knights right there out in the middle, all charged up here for their home opener for 2021. And keys to the game are getting stops, good steals, communication, talk, play with each other, and then ball movement. You got to move the ball up the floor, take advantage of your athletic ability.
Sterling looking for their first points here in this home opener here. Took the game against West Deptford the other night. Really good game. If you got a chance to watch it on the West Deptford YouTube channel, did a really good job with their student broadcasters.
Yeah, West Deptford came out, was hot in the beginning, got off to a big lead. But Sterling just kind of stayed to what they wanted to do in that game, stuck with it, didn't get rattled, and came away with a big win. Real good start.
I'm sure you mentioned it in the open while I was doing the PA announcements that Antoine Arnett just 15 points away from 1,000. And there he is with the ball right on cue right there. Zingara presses over to Antoine Arnett. First shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Curry.
And whenever we talk to somebody who's going for that 1,000th point, they always say in the beginning, very nervous, and I'm sure it just takes you draining that first one for the nerves just to kind of go away.
And a traveling violation against Nick Beecroft. It'll be Sterling basketball. Just a minute and 6 seconds into this contest, still looking for the game's first points.
And a good job by Sterling in both of the half-court sets by West Deptford. Really aggressive on the perimeter, stopping that attempted drive, forcing them to go back to the outside and gaining possession.
Turnovers, Javon Johnson tries to fit it in down low, picked off by the Eagles, and so both teams have the turnover bug early on.
And I think when you talk about nerves and Antoine Arnett, it's also, I think, a team thing. I think they just have to let the game come and not try to force things down to him and allow the game to come from an offense standpoint, an entire offense standpoint, get everybody involved, and obviously he's a big part of it. He's going to get his points.
First foul of the game against Jimmy Zingaro. And West Deptford going to head to the bench. Make a substitution. They're going to bring in Sergio Morel for Cole Ambrosius. Good defense by Tummings. Antoine Arnett playing up against Nick Beecroft. Man-to-man defense here for Sterling. Another turnover, so each team 2 possessions and 2 turnovers. And a nervous start really for both of these teams here who, you know, are pretty aware of each other. It was a good game the other night, and that's what you get with this home-and-home series.
Yep.
Ermel, open shot, takes it for 3, rims just in and out, rebound and Beecroft.
Yeah, and I think Sterling's going to get opportunities from the outside. They're going to play back off and try and guard against the drives to the basket. If Sterling can hit from the outside, it's going to give them a lot more space and a lot more room down low.
Another West Deptford turnover. And the bench is incensed for head coach McCowan. I don't think he's too happy about his team's start here. Each possession is a turnover, and now another turnover, and they're going to get an off-the-ball foul. And I believe they're going to get Ermel on the moving screen, and they do.
Yeah, a lot of physical play down low. You can see both teams are kind of forcing the issue. Obviously, West Deptford, we'll talk about it, Rob, had a couple turnovers. Sterling had one, too. I felt like they were forcing things a little bit too much.
And take a look at our fans. We have some fans in attendance here tonight, and if you want to see your face in this place, You can purchase your own personal cutout to be placed in the gym by visiting the website listed there below. Part of the proceeds will go to the winter sports teams, and you're going to be able to keep it after the winter season is over. And I've actually thought about getting one myself, but I just don't know if I can deal with keeping a picture of myself that's that big.
Walk in, turn on your lights, you scare yourself, right?
Yeah. But it is, what a great fundraiser, and a lot. You see a lot of the college teams of baseball did this in the MLB, and if you hit the home run and somebody hits a home run in baseball, the player who hits the home run gets a signed, you get a signed ball. I think Mr. K was telling me earlier. So what in an era where you have to kind of adapt to your surroundings, and you got the cardboard. We can't be here in person, but you can be here in spirit.
And the best thing is that half the proceeds are going to go to the teams, to the booster club.
Which, in an era of fundraising, where fundraising is extremely difficult right around now, it's definitely helpful. So make sure you check out that website. Get yourself here at every single game, and that's going to go for basketball and wrestling matches as well.
Yeah. And the good thing is you kind of had the major sports kind of marketed for you. So, it's become a big thing, and they're just able to piggyback off of that. That's really an awesome thing.
I mean, Jules, when we purchased one, did we get one with our headsets and our masks on?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, we're already here. I mean, did they really need to see us twice? Arnett leaves that one short. Still no score, just about halfway through this first quarter. Not exactly the start that I don't think anybody anticipated here tonight.
Yeah, both teams definitely playing tight. You don't see either team getting into any type of half-court rhythm. There you see a carryover. So
that's the second in a row for West Deptford.
I mean, when you get the unforced turnovers, it kind of snowballs sometimes, and that's what's happened to West Deptford here early on in this game. And interestingly, the last game they started out great. Moved the ball, got open shots, were hitting them.
So we call it a turnover, not a defensive start. I think this is more of a turnover-laden start than really anything else here, as we're under 4 minutes left to go in this opening quarter. Still looking for the game's first points as Antoine Arnett throws it away. Miscommunication there with Jimmy Zingaro.
Yeah, I think on Sterling's end, West Deptford obviously is probably pressing for whatever reason, but on Sterling's end, everybody wants the offense to flow and have Antoine Arnett get his 1,000th point.
Sterling makes a couple substitutions, and it's not a completely different start. West Deptford got off to a 12-0 run to start the game. Sterling clawed their way back in and wound up getting the victory, their first career victory for new head coach here at Sterling, Justin Barringer, making his home coaching debut here.
And Sterling pressing right there. Rob, sometimes when you do that, you really, if you have an aggressive defense, that can lead to points going the other way. And I think that's what Sterling's trying to do, use their defense to get the ball back and establish an offensive rhythm.
Jadis McFadden and Sean Kozaneski check into the game for Sterling. And if you had said that we would be waiting to the 3-minute mark to get the game's first points, I would have taken that bet all day.
Yeah. Sterling's doing a good job with this man defense, and West Deptford, in the man, you want to try to run your offense and drive to the basket, but Sterling's doing a good job defending and help defending.
And a timeout on the floor by West Deptford, a 30-second timeout coming at the 2:51 mark, and we don't really have a lot to talk about offensively.
Yeah, it's both teams. I think it's a combination of teams playing well defensively, but probably even more so some sloppy play by both teams.
Want to get a copy of any event featured here on Channel 19, you can do that by contacting Mr. K and the TV19 crew. TV19 is sterling.k12.nj.us. Just give the school a call, extension 4119. Just $20 per event. We'll get that out to you.
And you talk about Coach Barringer coming in here with the few minutes in with kind of a soft press, again, just to try to shake things up, having some different personnel coming in. You see Sean Kozaneski coming in the game, real good outside shooter.
2:45 remaining here in the first. Still no score until now. Nice cut to the basket there by Aiden Cramner.
Yeah, not a bad job, and decent coverage, too. Just a real good job executing by West Deptford.
So Cranmer opens up the scoring at the 2-minute and 40-second mark of this first quarter. Free ball by Tummings, no good. Antoine Arnett comes down with the rebound and almost had the putback. He's fouled, he'll go to the line.
And they're the type of rebounds Antoine Arnett can get. You see right here, did not have, he was out in the outside here, did not have great position from a rebounding standpoint, but was able to recover, just having great athletic ability and a lot of tenacity.
Foul was on Nick Beecroft, his first, team's first, as Arnett hits his first and is now 14 away. Two for two from the line. Antoine Arnett ties the game up at 2.
Here's that soft press. A lot of times when you do that, you make it difficult for them to get up the floor. Even if they get up the floor, teams are a little rattled, and it affects them trying to get into an offensive rhythm. This is a good job by West Deptford, slowing things down, relaxing, and then trying to work on their half-court set.
.145 remaining. Here comes the drive by West Deptford. They kick it back out up top. Cranmer, the game scorer for West Deptford, being guarded tightly there by McFadden.
And you're seeing a real good defensive coverage, good help defense, and trying to negate, doing a good job with West Deptford. There you see it right there. Tummings with the steal.
Looking ahead for Arnett. Arnett almost gets another one to drop, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul is going to be on Tom Franklin, his first, team's second.
And you see Tummings getting a good hard pass to Arnett, and when you can move laterally like that to the basket, it's almost impossible for a defender to draw that foul. And that's why Antoine Arnett, again, can hurt you in so many different ways.
Arnett gives Sterling the first lead of the night, and he's now 12 points away from 1,000. One more on the way from Arnett. Is up and good.
I think if you're Sterling, just continue to do what you're doing. I think eventually you want to get into an offensive rhythm, but I'm impressed with what they're doing on the defensive end.
West Deptford almost throws it away again. The help defenses in Garrow and Ermel, who just checked into the game.
Yeah,
this is about as aggressive as I've seen Sterling play defensively in a while.
Yeah, and we're talking about some unforced turnovers, but when you defend like that, you're really getting ahead to the other team. That's something that's been happening as you see them driving all over the floor, really playing charged up on the defensive side of the ball.
Football scrum is Zingaro at the bottom of the pile.
And Rob, we did some games when Coach Barringer was at Woodbury, and good, solid shutdown defense was a hallmark of what he was able to establish with the Woodbury program.
Danny Curry comes in and commits his first foul, team's third. One of the unique things about this year is that the officials cannot touch the ball at all this year. So there's no opening tip. Ball goes out of play, or even at the free throw line, the officials cannot hand the ball to the players.
Kozaneski, nothing but net.
Kozaneski from downtown gives Sterling a 7-2 lead with under 45 to play.
Don't think that now he's going to demand a little bit of attention out there on the outside. Good ball movement, though. Great ball movement, getting hit to Sean Kozaneski along that baseline.
Hand check foul on Jadis McFadden, his first, team's third. But a big shot there by Kozaneski.
Yeah, and you like the ball movement. It's almost like they knew they were getting it to him before they even got the ball. That was a great second pass there.
Arnett deflects it away, not able to save it as ball goes into the stands. Good job by Antoine Arnett playing some solid D there, Kevin.
Well, he can play down low, as you saw it right there. You see him out on the perimeter, but a good job by Antoine Arnett. And again, the entire strong team, not only staying low, playing great defense, getting good position, but cutting off the passing lane.
Looked like Franklin had an open shot there and passed it up. Under 10 to play.
West Deptford just frustrated.
Picked off by Ermel. And deflected, and now almost getting it to James McFadden was Zingaro. And he cannot do that, and it's going to be West Deptford ball with 1.2 to go, and West Deptford just going to run it out. 7-2 after 1 quarter of play. Antoine Arnett leads all scorers with 4. Let's get a chance to meet Antoine Arnett.
Antoine Arnett, class of 2021, and I'm from Summerdale, New Jersey. My favorite pro team right now is probably the Brooklyn Nets because I like to watch Kyrie and Kevin Durant play together. My favorite college team is probably the Duke because they produce like the best players and to get them to the NBA. I really don't have a pregame ritual. I really just shoot around, listen to music, and vibe. Probably the biggest influence probably are my trainers because I work out with them every day and I get better every day. Future goals would be to get to a good college and to play basketball at a high level or be a basketball coach.
Feature player here tonight and has been for the last several seasons, Kevin. Antoine Arnett now only 11 points away from 1,000, and that is one heck of a milestone for any basketball player, but especially for Antoine Arnett. He's been a great player here for years.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you can see, again, we say how he's getting a lot more attention defensively, but learning how to fight through it and be the go-to guy.
Going to start off this quarter on the bench. Get a little bit of a break. The last 1,000-point scorer was Noah Sire 2 years ago. Finished his career with just a shade over 1,000 with 1,001. But before that, had some pretty good players in Chris Rowe and Devin Tootin.
Absolutely. Yep. Rowe had a little over 1,000.
And when you start doing the numbers on how good of a player you have to be to get to 1,000 for your 4-year career here, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's even more impressive about Antoine Arnett is that he didn't play, I don't think he played any varsity his freshman year. Some of these guys will get maybe like 100, 150 points their freshman year and get a head start, but he really didn't come onto the scene until sophomore year.
McFadden over to Jimmy Zingaro for 3. Second 3 back-to-back for Sterling. And they've increased the lead 10-2.
Yeah, and a great no-look pass by McFadden to Jimmy Zingaro, and he drained it.
Zingaro called for his second foul. Didn't like the call, but it's the team's 4th.
And Rob, you could see the one defender, I think he thought McFadden was going to drive the basket, stayed there, and completely lost track of Jimmy Zingaro. So we look at him right there.
Danny Curry taking a break for the Eagles. 10-2 Sterling lead. Thanks to back-to-back threes as Arnett is too hot to handle, and it will be West Deptford basketball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication right there. You saw Mike Ermel saw Antoine Arnett go into the basket, was open, but he was looking, I think, away from Ermel.
3 by Ambrosius, no good. And now in trouble is Franklin, somehow able to get it away. Nice little floater by Aiden Cranmer, who has all 4 of West Deptford's points.
Good job with the trap, but real nice job by Cranmer finding the open man.
Arnett can't hit from the baseline. And now West Deptford looking to slow things down here and set up their offense. Dribble drive, may have been blocked by Ermel on Cranmer.
Yeah, that was a good job by Ermel.
Ball bouncing around, good defense by Tummings to keep it alive for Sterling. And Javon Johnson chimes in for his first bucket of the night and increases the lead back to 8 for Sterling.
If Javon Johnson can mix in that soft jumper to go along with his ability to drive, especially along the baseline, boy, he could be dangerous on the offensive end.
12-4. Ermel picks up the steal. One-on-one. Ermel all the way. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Nick Beecroft committing his second foul, team's fourth.
You see Johnson right there hitting the soft jumper. Nothing but net. Mike Ermel, again, as we've said over the last couple of years, comes into a game and has an immediate impact. And I mean, I was impressed with defensively. Went out on the perimeter, didn't really set his feet well. I think it was Cramner went by him, but he had enough speed and quickness to recover and get the block. And of course, the steal right here.
Ermel misses the first of two. And West Deptford going to bring back in Danny Curry into the game for Nick Beecroft, who has his 2 fouls. So West Deptford dipping into their bench here at the 5:40 mark of the second quarter. 1 of 2 from the line for Ermel. Sterling, 5 of 6 from the line here tonight.
Just picking things up at half court right there. So backing off that press a little bit with Jimmy and Garrow on the ball, but
Sterling going with Ermel, Arnett, Tummings, Devon Johnson, and Jimmy Zingaro. And picked off by the aforementioned Jimmy Zingaro, working one-on-one, and he carried it. Got that ball a little too high. Credit Danny Curry for the defense there.
Just got caught up. And the last thing you can do against this type of Sterling defense is have a soft bounce pass. It's got to get there with authority, and that's what happened right there. Jimmy Zingaro with the steal, but just kind of lost control there at the end. But West Deptford just hasn't had an answer for this defense. And with the man-to-man defense, they're not giving much room to shoot. And the room and the cuts on the drives of the basket has been few and far between.
So we have foul on the defense there by Tummings. And that's his first, team's 5th. So both teams, check that, Sterling, 5 team fouls. West Deptford only 4.
And Rob, we're talking a lot about the defense on the perimeter, but I think, be effective on the defensive end, it's communication, and also obviously defense away from the ball.
Curry being trapped by Tummings, and they turn it over. Ermel passes ahead for Tummings, and it's too strong. Well, you mentioned that defense by Sterling, really giving West Deptford fits here in this first half.
I mean, the passes aren't bad, but when you have somebody draped right over you, and kudos to Javon Johnson right there. A lot of times when you're that close, it's very easy to foul, but a good job keeping his legs underneath him, showing good balance, and causing another turnover.
Morrell pressured, he turns it over. Zingaro now, 1-on-2. He's starting to lose a handle. West Deptford's on the floor, and they come up with it. Cranmer, guarded by Ermel. Into the corner for Ambrosius, drives, and that may have been blocked. And it's going to stay Sterling basketball.
A good job by Tummings out there, coming out there.
Might have been
off
blocked.
The pump fake, but still recovered and was able to slow him up enough to have the help defense come over.
Zingaro may have gotten a piece of that. 13-4. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19 and across the world on YouTube as Javon Johnson down low. Beautiful pass from Zingaro, and Javon Johnson has 4.
And that's what we talked about, Javon Johnson, his development in the low post. Rob, you're going to see in that replay when we eventually get to it that he did a great job using his body to shield the defender, and a perfect pass right where it needed to be in that open area where he could just turn and go right up.
Drive all the way by Ambrosius, no good. Rebound, and Sterling quick to move. Tummings, yes. Andrew Tummings, that's going to force a timeout, West Deptford. And Sterling on one heck of a run right now.
You see them right
they lead
here,
at 17-4.
Taking on contact and finishing, that's Andrew Tummings. Good outlet pass, and I think West Deptford's getting so frustrated they're losing track of people and allowing Tummings to get ahead on that fast break. So.
And we want to see your face in this place. We'd love to see you here in person, but at this point you can't. And here's your chance to do it. If you're interested in purchasing your own personal cutout, we can place it right in the gym for all of the boys basketball, girls basketball events, and wrestling as well when they fire things up here in about a month from now. part of the proceeds is going to go to support the winter sports teams. You can check it out in that link at the bottom of your screen here, and hopefully we get to fill in all these.
Goal is to get the stands filled up.
Get them all filled up, and you can keep it after the season's over. It will be returned back to you, which is pretty fun.
I think there is going to be an issue getting used to.
Breaking news: Bernie Sanders
he's all
is
over
making,
the place.
He is. It's unbelievable how fast this meme and this cutout has. It's everywhere. It's the funniest thing ever.
If somebody did this, if this all happened before the election, he might have ended up
won.
not having to drop out, been the Democratic nominee, and ended up winning.
Bernie goes with the team on home and away games. So I guess he's an extra manager, I believe.
Sterling coming out with some pressure.
Strong move to the basket by Beecroft. He can't get it to fall.
And Rob, that's what happens when you apply a lot of pressure. They get in situations where they do have some room, and they're forcing the shot. And you saw a great opportunity, but just came in, and it was an ill-advised shot. It was off bounds. That's what great defense by Sterling is doing to West Deptford tonight.
This game is completely different from the game 48 hours ago. Under 3 to play, Sterling leading 17-4 in the midst of a 10-2 run. Arnett fouled. He'll go to the line again. It'll be the third trip to the free throw line tonight for the senior Antoine Arnett, as he is fouled. It's West Deptford's 5th team foul. It's going to go against Beecroft, and that's his 3rd.
Well, you see a little bit of finesse, and you'll also see Rob on the end of that, using his body, having a defender bounce off him, and still maintaining great body control. And that's something that I think he's really matured with, and that's the physical nature of how he's able to play.
Antoine Arnett now 10 points away from 1,000 for his career. A 72% free throw shooter, averaged 20 points a game last season. And he is 6 for 6 from the free throw line, so now he's down to single digits. 9 points away from 1,000 for the senior Antoine Arnett.
And how many big guys can defend like this?
Not many.
I'm a
10-second violation, and the bench for Sterling is pumped up.
And it all started with Antoine Arnett was able to do out there. If I'm a college coach, I'm looking at what he's able to do. To me, that's impressive. You can get guys who can score a lot of times, but the big question is, can they defend? Are they liability defensively? Boy, he can do the job on both ends of the floor.
Jaden Johnson in the game for Sterling, and they turn it right back over. Deflected away by Cranmer. Cranmer one-on-one, and it's going to be, it ball's out, and it's going to stay West Deptford basketball. 2:16 remaining in the second quarter.
You see them come here closing in a Cranmer, and that's just a great job of recovery.
Just lost the handle going up there, did Cranmer. Franklin up top. Go to Cranmer. Far side, being guarded by Arnett. Let's see how animated Coach Barringer is.
The 6th man on the floor.
He really is.
He's down low. Good dude.
I credit Bertie Sanders for a lot of his defensive pressure, and they're the 5-second call. So the Sterling defense has really been the story in this low-scoring affair.
And this is Coach Barringer's handprints all over this team. He tries, I know in practice, he tells me, to make defense like a fun thing, a competitive thing.
3 from the corner by Caleb Mundell. 3rd 3 of the night for Sterling, and they are off to a 22-4 lead. Another 3 by Rosales leaves that one long. Rebound offensively by Cranmer.
And Rob, we said when they were playing the way they were playing in the beginning, there really wasn't anything wrong. They just weren't hitting the outside shots. Keep playing the same way, defend the way they're defending. Now the shots are starting to flow.
Franklin, no good. Rebound to Mundell. Picked off, and that comes Morrell. Morrell all the way to the bucket for 2, and that ends the Sterling run. But Sterling still leads this one by 16 points. 3 on the way is nothing but nylon for Jadis McFadden.
Yeah, this is a very frustrated West Deptford team. They're just coming back. They're down. They're really leaving guys open.
Franklin throws it away, and speaking of frustration.
Yeah. know, when there's, and I think you look at the shot right here by Mendel, nothing but net along that baseline. You know, if they keep hitting from the outside like this, West Deptford has no shot to come back in this game.
Arnett throws it away. He's looking for Javon Johnson. And back come the Eagles, but so does the Sterling defense.
Well, right, I was just going to say that the biggest difference I'm looking at if I'm looking at both teams, West Deptford is having a turnover. Sterling's coming the other way. They're losing track of players. Sterling, after a turnover, is hustling even more, and you have two guys back on a man. As you see West Deptford get their 8th point right there, but Sterling just is playing the way you need to play. Deptford coming out of McFadden trying to make something happen.
Sterling with the final moments, a 3, and being fouled is Javon Johnson by Franklin. Or did he step on the end line?
I think he might have stepped on
He might have stepped out, and that's how Sterling's going to end the half. Sterling defense has been the story here. They hold West Deptford to 8 points in the half, and they lead this one going to locker room 25-8. And Antoine Arnett just 9 points away from 1,000. We'll get off to a quick break down the first half, get ready for the second half. You're watching live coverage of Sterling boys basketball on Channel 19. We're back right after this.
Oh my God, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, teach. I quit. I'm done. You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
some of them did it.
Welcome back to Sterling High School at halftime. Sterling leading 25-8 thanks to a defensive battle. Not a lot to talk about here, Schulze, in terms of offense. Antoine Arnett leading the way, all 6 points coming from the free throw line.
Get it from the free throw line, but you can see them start. You saw Johnson get a jumper, Zagara, Kozaneski. As things got going, they kind of got out of that drought. But again, the story of the day in this first half has been the Sterling defense.
And last year, these two teams split their two contests, and West Deptford beat Sterling 97-56 at West Deptford, and then Sterling won the home contest by 53-51. We'll be lucky if we get to 50 in this one. At this rate, yeah. Take a look at the last three games. Sterling won just 48 hours ago, 61-45, but Sterling was down in that game 12-0 to start.
Yeah, just came back, and again, probably what's becoming a trademark is you defend, and that leads to you getting ultimately into an offensive flow.
Sterling starts off with the ball here to start this second half. Sterling going to go with Tummings, Zingaro, Ermel, Javon Johnson, and Antoine Arnett, the feature player, 9 points away from 1,000, still looking for his first field goal of the night. Looks down low for Ermel, up top. Over to Tummings, in the corner for 3, no good. Arnett wisely doesn't go over the back of Ambrosius and commit a foul. Looking down low, that should be a jump ball, and it is. It'll stay here for West Deptford basketball. Good look down low, and nice block by Ermel. It throws it right back into the hands of Franklin.
Great position by Ermel down low.
West Deptford just has nowhere to go offensively here.
Yeah, and you saw Ermel just get the arm out. He didn't try to engage body to body, or he would have been called for the foul. Good job, good smart play defensively down low by Mike Ermel.
Brocious hands it off to Curry. Curry going to bark out 14 red. That's the play that they're going to run here for the Eagles. Has that blocked by Tummings and into the hands of Ermel and back to Tummings, and here comes Sterling.
Yeah, the case where his man lost him, but then you saw the help defense come over. That's what you call playing as a team and communicating.
Javon Johnson can't convert the layup, gets his own rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Sterling basketball.
Well, Johnson showing the athletic ability of going up high right there and coming down, using his body, just not able to finish.
Arnett down low. Yes, off the window and in. First field goal of the night for Antoine Arnett. And make that count down to 7.
Rob, you had a mismatch down there, and Jimmy Zingaro just waited for it to happen. And Arnett just used his great athletic ability to get to that ball and finish.
Ermel stops, pops, leaves it short. He liked it from the jump, and he was actually retreating backwards. Good turnover here. Thanks to the defense. Alley-oop from Zingaro to Arnett.
Yeah, great timing by Zingaro. Waiting, going in closer, waiting for that to develop. But then uncharacteristically, Sterling doesn't do a good job covering on the defensive end.
Franklin for 3. Antoine Arnett answers back. 6 straight points for Antoine Arnett. He's now 3 points away from 1,000.
And Rob, that's the case of West Deptford getting back, but Antoine Arnett just hitting another gear in those last 8 feet going to the basket.
5:30 remaining. Sterling out to a 20-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. Another potential turnover. Both players going to the floor, and it will stay West Deptford basketball. This is several times we've seen this tonight. Beautiful job by Antoine Arnett. Good body control.
Good body control. Jim Zingaro drawing the defense his way as you look at this. Again, getting that second defender over there and leaving Arnett open.
West Deptford trailing quickly by 20. A 3-ball on the way. Airmails. A rebound to Arnett. Finds Zingaro ahead of the floor. Zingaro can't convert the lay-in on a nice pass by Antoine Arnett.
But again, West Deptford flat-footed, not picking up Zingaro going down the floor. How many times have we seen that? Probably 7 or 8 times tonight. You can't let the frustration on the offensive end carry over to what you need to do on the defensive side.
If nothing else, Michael Ermel wins the brightest shoes contest with the
they do
pink and
stand
orange.
out.
Man, they do stand out. Ripped away from Zingaro, or by Zingaro rather, and here comes Sterling back the other way. Ermel from the corner, likes it and hits it. Another 3-pointer by Sterling. First field goal of the night by Mike Ermel, and Sterling is off to a 9-3 run to open this second half.
Well, this is where Mike Ermel's ability to drive makes the defender initially back off a little bit. Ermel was able to get some room. You see right here, really Just kind of stood back, allowed Ermel to get that shot off, and he drained it. You see right here, see the defender very tentative going out to Ermel. Ermel just takes advantage of it and shoots. And Rob, like I said, you're able to get that space because of the previous times when you had good hard drives to the basket, the defender's expecting that.
Also has some cheerleaders here in attendance, all dressed up for the game. Another element that we're missing here.
Yeah.
And it really brings a lot of energy as a cheerleading squad. I'm sure hopefully we'll see them later on this year. And again, basically what we're going to have is we are going to have every Tuesday, Thursday game. We have a Saturday game coming up this Saturday. We'll have that for you here on Channel 19.
Yeah,
but it's every Tuesday, Thursday.
Are a big part of the environment that's able to be created here. No question about it.
Coach Jordan always does such a great job bringing the energy with those girls. Creates such a great atmosphere in this building. Tummings loses the handle, carries the ball. It'll be a Sterling turnover. And Sterling going to make a pair of substitutions. Caleb Mundell going to check into the game, as well as Jadis McFadden.
West Deptford is trying to get everybody involved. Everybody's touching the ball, but I don't think you have the same quick ball movement that Sterling has. And Sterling's quick ball movement is one of the things that's given them space on the floor.
Sterling quickly out to a 23-point lead. And it's been all defense here for Sterling, and a timeout on the floor by West Deptford at the 3:41 mark. And we mentioned these guys earlier. We want to see your face in this place. Interested in purchasing your own personal cutout? It will be placed in the gym for every single event that we have here in the gym, whether it be boys or girls basketball as well as wrestling. Part of the proceeds will go to support the winter sports teams. You can pick it up after the winter season is over and hang it in your house, put it on your lawn, do whatever you want with it. Great idea by the winter sports coaches.
You see Coach, look at Anton Arnett right there, moving in on that 1,000th point.
He's one possession away from hitting 1,000. West Deptford out of the timeout, trailing this one by 23. In some trouble here at Sterling. Good look down low, not able to convert is Socorro.
One of the few times they were able to get any space away from the ball.
Arnett traveled. He thought about taking the three, and that hesitation cost him there. You had to think that he knows where he is points-wise. What a way to do it if he can do it via the three-pointer. That would be something special. Turnover off the
pick in the pocket. That's where he needs to get some help back here, and they're doing that right now, coming back and give him a hand.
Sterling still going with this little mini press here.
And you look at the great coverage all over here, away from the ball. If you're handling the ball, there really isn't much to go to.
And push on Sean Kozaneski against Beecroft, and that'll be Kozaneski's team's first. Nobody really in foul trouble for Sterling. Jimmy Zingaro had 2 fouls, but Beecroft for West Deptford had 3, forced him to sit. 3 from the corner is no good. Rebound to Tummings. Tummings looking ahead has Kozaneski, and here's Arnett. Tummings for 3, yes! Andrew Tummings, 7 points on the evening.
That's an NBA 3. Not much they can do about that.
Nope. 39-11, under 2.5 to play here in the third. Hard to believe. Another block by Tummings, and here comes McFadden. McFadden, 2-on-2 the other way. McFadden, count the basket and the foul.
Great overall game here from McFadden. You see him go down the floor. Younger guy, initially looking like he's going to try to get the ball to Anton Arnett off bounds, and is able to make it count.
Foul was on Tom Franklin, his second, team's first. And that will send McFadden to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot is up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Beecroft. It'll be Sterling basketball and great defense again by Antoine Arnett.
You don't want to get caught up on any side right there because Sterling has that ability to trap, and that could be a tough thing for a ball handler. West Deptford.
Arnett, little shake and bake, stop and pop for three. Yes! Antoine Arnett becomes the 15th player in Sterling basketball history to reach 1,000 points. What a moment for Antoine Arnett.
And you could see the kids were just as happy for him as he was for himself. Antoine Arnett, like we said, a great player, but also a very good and outstanding teammate. He had a lot of his teammates like.
Take one more look at this three, and it's amazing. We actually hinted at this earlier, that what a way to get to your 1,000 points. Contested three, and nothing but nylon for Antoine Arnett.
Basically had two men on him. You see right here as he comes down as the one man, and you're going to see the help defender come over him, but you'll see him at the very end, Rob. He'll make a little move back and give himself some space. You see right there, and that backed the defender off. And you're always thinking, if you're a defender, hey, is he going to drive to the basket too? So his complete game is what, again, like we said, gives him space on the floor, and fittingly, he's able to do that for his 1,000th point.
And there's
there he is,
Antoine giving some love to his fans.
Using the camera, there we are. Okay.
That's great. And I think his night is now done.
Yeah.
Sterling with a 33-point lead, under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Sterling has been in control after a very, very slow start by both of these teams. The first bucket in this game actually came with about 2:45 left to go in the first quarter, and it has ballooned from there. And it's all credit to Sterling's defense.
Yeah, and Rob, that's a good point, because, I mean, they got into a rhythm towards the middle or latter part of that first quarter, and until you brought up, I kind of forgot how much of a struggle it was offensively, but kudos to them. I think they were running their sets, doing what they had to do, getting space. Shots weren't falling, but they stuck with what they needed to do, and are going to ultimately come away with a big win over West Deptford.
Especially after a tough contest just 48 hours ago. A much closer contest anyway.
But I can't say enough about them staying true to what they needed to do on the defensive end. You know, when the offense wasn't there, if you play good defense, we always talk about how that, from a momentum standpoint, can turn over to success on the offensive end. I think that's exactly what happened.
Foul line jumper by Curry. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. And I'll tell you what, it's how the one thing that I think is tough for, I think, especially us right now. We're usually sandwiched in between the cheerleaders and fans and everything like that. It's eerily quiet how quiet it is actually in this gym right now.
Yeah, it really is. It's it is different, and I hate to say it, I'm kind of, because since we did a couple of scrimmages, in a way you're kind of getting used to it a little bit, but it'll be a welcome sight to see these stands with people in them.
Update from the girls' side. Over in West Deptford, girls currently leading 21-11 after falling to West Deptford on this court 48 hours ago. And that was the first time that West Deptford had beaten Sterling in several, as a travel before on Mundell. But it's been a while since the girls lost to West Deptford. And now they're leading by 10 on the road.
Yeah, and I know our last update where they were up, 14-11, so 7 unanswered points. And, we talk about how Coach Barringer preaches about good defense. I know Coach McDonald is from the same school and really teaches good defense, takes a lot of pride in it.
Under 30 to play.
Ken, you see the frustration, even when you have guys off the bench coming in. A lot of great defense away from the ball, and you saw it right there.
Jaden Johnson turns it over with 5 seconds left to play. Rosales up ahead to Cranmer. Cranmer launches one at the buzzer. He leaves it just short. And take a look at who's got the 1,000-point ball.
Right there.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Yeah.
What an honor. I mean, he's the manager, so, I mean, it would make sense, right? He's one of the 3 managers on the team.
I think Bernie's sweating right now with that jacket on. I don't know, but he's got to have it on because sometimes that cutout could end up outside.
That's fantastic. If we can leave that up, I mean, that is just... That's funny. Next TV game is coming Saturday, with the only Saturday game on the schedule here at home. The boys taking on the Hawks of Haddon Township. JV is going to start at 9. So get your breakfast, scramble some eggs, get your cup of coffee. We'll have the call for you. Johnny Wiggles, I think, is going to have the call for the JV game, and we will have the call for you here from Sterling 11:30 a.m. as Sterling taking on the Haddon Township Hawks. The team is blocking Bernie Sanders. I'm trying to actually get a picture of this myself. I think it's hysterical.
There you see Anton Arnett. And again, Bernie still having his game face on, even with a big lead.
He's a player. He's a player. So Sterling leading this one by 30. Arnett still in the game. Sterling going with their starting 5 to open up this 4th quarter. It's so quiet in here, you can hear the fans. And not the fans that are actual people, like the actual ventilation system you can hear. Sterling going to move on and improve to 2-0 on the season. And a great start for Coach Barringer. That was a nice bucket there by Morrell. He has 7 points tonight for the Eagles to lead them in scoring. Check that, 6 points.
And with a big lead, I think Coach Barringer wants to see the team finish strong.
One of the few good things about having nobody in the building is you can actually hear the coaches and their instructions.
It is. I was just going to say that.
Cool.
It is a neat thing. And Coach Barringer right there was, you have a design play, but it's also based on you reading what the defender does. I think that's what he was telling one of the players out there.
So again, well, the next game will be on Saturday morning, 9 o'clock start for JV. We'll have the live stream for you for that. John Hallwood going to have the call on that game, and then you and I will be here at 11:30 for the varsity start. It's Haddon Township, which should be, I mean, they played a Haddon Heights team last night. Real good game on their streaming channel last night, as nice 3 there by Tummings.
And I was just going to say, Tummings has just had an outstanding game. You see him hit a couple threes, but I think even more so what he's been able to do on the defensive end.
10 points for Andrew Tummings, his second 3 of the night.
One of those guys that's playing real good defense, but cutting off a lot of the passing lanes, getting a lot of steals, knocking a lot of balls away.
Nice feed down low, finds Ben Marafa for his first bucket of the game. And Sterling going to make a wholesale line change at the next whistle. Arnett. And he traveled. And that's going to be the end for the starters. All 5 starters going to come out of the game. So they're going to go to their bench. And their bench is deep. And that's one of the things that, is important, especially in basketball. You got a player in foul trouble, and the bench depth is really important.
Especially when you're playing a man defense. You're playing a man defense the whole game. You need guys with legs, guys coming off the bench. You need those role players.
Mundell loses the handle and gives it right back to Aiden Cranmer, who has 6 points tonight for the Eagles. He scored in all but the third quarter.
But a real good start, Rob, and just overall, when you look back at these first 2 games, and I think, you look at how we've talked at length about how they're playing defense. You look at what Sterling's been able to do from a character standpoint, being down 12-0 in that first game, holding it together, and finishing. McFadden, boy, an impressive young guy. He's a sophomore. That's an impressive play. Good, strong move. That's the second time, Rob, we've seen him get to the free throw line with a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Second team foul for West Deptford. Foul goes against Grayson Rosales. That's his first. But another trip to the line for Jadis McFadden. Came up empty his first attempt, and he's going to come up empty his second attempt. Just in and out. And a kick save and a beauty by Mr. Schulz. He gets to hand the ball off.
Am I loud? John told me I can't touch the ball. I should have kicked it. That's a great job by John. John, I should have looked over you for guidance.
Listen, John still has his Christmas decorations up.
That's true. And we can always go back to Christmas.
Listen, it's 20 degrees outside, and my man's wearing shorts.
Shorts and Christmas decorations.
And a T-shirt as well, I've been told.
John, you opened up a can of worms, but you were just trying to help.
I told him before the broadcast even started. And now the girls are up 2 points now against West Deptford. So West Deptford going on a little bit of a run.
Well, we saw them, Rob. That's a West Deptford team that's got the ability to hit from the outside and go on runs. So apparently, obviously, that's what's happening there. You would think.
Aiden Cranmer, the freshman at the line, misses the first.
Post-game show to follow. Talk to Anton Arnett.
Talk about young players. Aiden Cranmer, just a freshman, 7 points on the night for West Deptford in the starting lineup. For the Eagles, I'm sure it's a name we're going to call for the next 3 years.
Mundell, another sophomore kid who's made some plays. And obviously Anton Arnett's the star player, but Rob, he's going to need people around him to score and make things happen, and you definitely saw a little bit of that tonight.
Jaden Johnson for 3, yes! First points of the game for Jaden Johnson off the bench. It's impressive, 1 from 3 from the corner.
And probably finished our best game last year with the buzzer beater, 3 against Collingswood.
Might have been blocked by Mundell, and a nice putback by Ben Marafa for his second bucket of the quarter. McFadden, some fancy moves. Pair of 15s working against each other here. Under 4 to play in the fourth. And Sterling just throws it right away. Behringer thought about taking the 3. It would have been a deep 3 by Behringer.
He could hit it.
I think he could. I don't think Bernie, I don't know if they were looking for Bernie Sanders on that one. I mean, he's got a ball with him.
Maybe Behringer cutting away at Bernie. Maybe that's what
it was. A screen?
It could have been. Maybe the pass was for Bernie. Behringer got in the way. We'll have to talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll talk about that in the postgame. Just a little miscommunication between Behringer and Bernie Sanders. Shout out to Sean Clank next to us, giving us updates on the girls' game, which is streaming live on West Deptford Television. And the importance of streaming games live, now a little bit different. And if this were to happen 10 years ago, this would not be an issue. A nice bucket there by Sterling, and they are increasing the lead 54-23, 2 3/4 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
excited for this game on Saturday, Rob.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Haddon Township, a team that traditionally holds the ball and frustrates you in that half-court set. They'll have half-court sets that last a minute and a half. Beat Haddon Heights last night. And I've seen many games, guys, with Haddon Township where they were definitely on the short end of the talent on the floor, but they were able to stay in games, maybe even not win.
Kozaneski, long three is good. Second three of the night for Kozaneski. He has 6.
Well, good job of Sean Kozaneski not having room initially, then finding that open spot in the floor and firing away.
That was a deep 3, too. And these are important minutes for these players. Obviously, the game is in hand as a 3 on the way, well off the mark. Rebound by Jaden Johnson. McFadden. Yes.
Boy, talk about a kid who feels comfortable down low. I mean, switching hands, coming over here. Watch him. There's Sean Kozaneski finding space right there and draining it. But a great job in McFadden. You'll see Sean right here. Nothing but net. There we go.
That's great.
Cheerleader. Here you see McFadden coming down. Guys, watch how he switches over here, goes in with the left hand, goes that left side and feels comfortable doing that. Just almost looks out of control, but can kind of hold it together. And we see him do that 3 times tonight. So impressive for a young guy to be able to close like that.
Just about a minute left in this one. Sterling well in control. Nice drive. Count the basket and the foul by Beecroft. (59-27). 4th team foul on Sterling.
And that's typical of most of the drives to the basket, Rob. Any space, any shot has been really hard-earned by West Deptford, and Sterling defensively is making that way right to the very end here.
Jaden Johnson for 3. Yes! Jaden Johnson, his 2nd consecutive 3-pointer. And we are under a minute remaining in this one. But the story tonight, there's 2 storylines, one of which obviously Antoine Arnett getting his 1,000th point. And then I think the sub-story underneath it is the Sterling defense.
Oh, no question about it. That's really what never allowed West Deptford to get in any type of rhythm. And we talked about how eventually it translated into momentum and rhythm on the offensive side of the ball, and that's where Sterling just pulled away from midway point of the first quarter on.
15 to play. Sterling's going to improve to 2-0 on the season. West Deptford will drop to 0-2 early on in this Colonial Conference only schedule. And again, the next contest we'll have for you is Saturday morning. JV at 9, varsity at 11:30. But 2 big storylines in this one. Congratulations to not only the boys basketball team, but especially Antoine Arnett for point number 1,000 on his career. We'll take a quick break, come back, and hear from the man himself, Antoine Arnett. Sterling wins this one 62-27. We're back with the postgame show right after this.
Okay, kiddies, let's film a commercial.
If you're interested, find Mr. K in room 201 to join the tech crew today.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
Mr. Schul's back. Mr. Schul's back here talking to our star of the night. Well-deserved. Anton Arnett getting his 1000th point tonight. I guess you could say the standard question we always ask somebody in this situation is, how nervous were you coming into this game?
I was pretty nervous. I couldn't get in the basket the whole game. I was in my head too much, but I got it done.
Was there a point in the game, I know it was frustrating for the team offensively starting slow, but was there a point in the game leading up to the 1000th point that you relaxed?
Yeah, I had to relax. I tried to tell myself at the second half, try to relax myself, and try to not get in my head. That was really it.
Doing a good job, giving you a hard time. That's good. That's good. Talk about. Now let me ask you this. I think it was a slow night for the team, as we said, offensively. But did what you guys did as a team defensively in the long run help you get into an offensive flow?
Yeah, we started to have a lot of energy, so we started to build me up a little bit and start to tell me to get out of my head and just play basketball.
And the other thing I noticed about you, and it was fitting on the 1,000th point that you seem to get somebody guard you, then somebody else coming over on you. Are you getting used to being, quote unquote, the man where you're going to get a lot of defensive pressure your way?
Yeah, I saw them both about to try to double team me, so I tried to create space for myself. And I knew I was 3 off because my teammate told me, so I just tried to shoot the 3 for the 1,000 point.
And do you feel like you've developed even more so in getting space on the floor and developing your overall game?
Yeah, I definitely developed over the years, been working out in the summer, so I definitely developed and got better.
Now, I know we always talk about offense in a game where somebody scores their 1,000th point, but the thing that impressed me was that play where you came out and defended the other end of the floor on a defense when them bringing the ball up and playing good defense. Is that a part of your game? Obviously, you've got a lot of offensive flash. You can score in different ways. Is the defense that you play, is that something you worked on in the summer?
Yeah, I started to work on my defense a little bit because it's a little off. So I tried to work on it, and right there I just showed a little bit of it and showed what I could do on defense.
And obviously, we're talking about you, what you've been able to do. In these first 2 games, talk about what you guys as a team have been able to do with everybody getting involved.
Yeah, everybody definitely have gotten involved. It was better than last year. Like this year, it's like a brotherhood. We call it a brotherhood. So we all got involved, and we all share the ball and play together to win.
And looking at you, and we're going to go back to you, and, first off, how old were you when you first started playing basketball?
6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7. One of them.
What was the first thing you did at a younger age that made you think, wow, I could be a pretty good player?
I started to play when I was young, and I started to be better than a lot of people. So I started to figure out, like, I might could go somewhere with this, and I tried it, and here I am.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job, Antoine. All the hard work is paying off, and my goodness, you still have a lot more to go. And best of luck the rest of the way. And thanks, pal. Congratulations, and good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bud. All right. Okay, pal. Congrats. And we have Coach Barringer over there. We're going to bring him on cue.
Can I take this off? No,
I don't know.
He didn't take his off, did he? He had no mask.
He didn't have one on. Yeah.
He had a mask.
But I guess you and I, we'll set it.
I'm sorry. I was too busy watching the girls, man. We're pulling for the girls. The girls are have a close one over at West Deptford. So sorry, I was a little caught up on that.
We're good with social distancing.
We're good.
So,
all right.
Talk about how good it feels to see Antoine Annette. And even though I know this is your first year coaching here, you've built up a relationship with him since he's been in school. Talk about how gratified it is to see this young man get his 1,000th point.
Yeah, well, as a fan, I've always been a fan of him, as a player, and even as a student. I mean, if any teacher has had a chance to teach Antoine, they know he's a very, very nice kid.
I agree.
He's a hard-working kid. He gets his work done, and to see now as a coach how much he works, but on top of that still maintains a good rapport in the classroom, right, is even more a testament to the way his family takes care of him and the character and the things that they've instilled into him, because he has a hard work ethic, but yet, as a teacher, I had him, and then he still has the same drive, not missing any assignments in class. So it's nice to see a kid be gratified for all the hard work that he puts in general, right? And to now, I mean, you saw he got the monkey off his back, right? We were dry in the first quarter, but he made it up in a lot of other ways, and that's what I'm more excited to see from him.
Yeah, just a kid you naturally root for. And
you root for the kid. He's a nice kid, respectful kid, always has been. So, yeah, you definitely – that's a kid you root for, yeah, for sure.
And obviously he's able to score in different ways. You see a lot of offensive talent. That's got to make you happy.
Yeah.
I know he even said you've been getting on him about defending.
Oh,
how
he
happy
said that?
were you about what he did or something he asked? I don't know. How happy were you with what he did going up the floor and making that defensive play? A little thing. But
every game, we try to say who's going to get on the floor, who's going to get it. And he's now – being more of a leader, he's taking his role to say, I'll show you more than I can tell you. In every game, he's trying to show a little bit more with, trying to get people where they are, on defense, and he's getting back more on defense. And that, I think, when he said defensively, the play of the game for me was one when he got that 10-second call and just kept that going because it's coming from him. You know, it could be all about him for 1,000, but he decides to get it on the defensive end, which is going to benefit him later on the offensive end too. So it's good to see that.
I guess part of your focus on him is as a senior,
Yeah.
everybody's looking at him constantly
Yeah.
at any point.
What's that?
Everybody's looking at him at any time.
Yeah.
All over the floor, on the bench at any time.
But he keeps it well. He's able to lock in, right? As the game goes on, he's able to lock in more. As the day goes on. And he gets focused. And like you said, I said, you got to have big shoulders, man, because, you know, once this ink starts happening more and you start becoming center of attention, you know there's a target on your back, right? So he's carrying it well, and I'm very happy with the way he's leading with our team, right? Every day he's getting better.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
It's just great to see.
Yep.
Coach, one last thing I'll ask you.
Sure.
One last thing I'll ask you is you've really got to be happy about how your team defended tonight. Didn't get off to a great offensive start, but talk about what you guys were able to do on the defensive side of the ball.
You know, we've had, as you know, just a lot of hurdles coming our way. And I'm actually thankful for that because they're learning that this is a journey, right? Even though this is more of a sprint of a season, they're understanding the journey a little bit earlier, right? Where some teams may have a little bit of hiccups and stuff like that early. There's a lot of things that got on our way, but we're continuing to get building blocks. So hopefully, you know, we talked about, I think we told Ted, we want stops, not steals, right? So we're learning to become a little bit more disciplined in our defense, right? We're learning how to rely on getting stops and helping each other out rather than trying to, you know, get points quickly. So it's a building block for every single game that we have. And to see them, you know, get after a little bit more with, you know, a young West Deptford team who is gritty, right? They're still very gritty, and kudos to what he's trying to do with them, you know, over there. And they're going to be good in a couple years, right? Even next year, these guys getting experience. So for them to come out and play us tough, you know, you saw them playing us a little bit high. We started extending our defense a little bit higher too, getting in some, you know, on the line, up the line a little bit more. So, you know, it's good to see them learning more and getting better and better as we go on so that we can stay in front of kids. So, yeah.
It's great, Coach. I mean, you talk about building, and I agree. I think you're off to a great start, just with the two wins.
Yep.
And coming back off adversity. That's a great thing.
Yep.
Coach, we're going to...
One game season. We play one game, like, season start, we playing one game again tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just keep that one game in front of us. You know, we can celebrate Antoine, but now we're getting back. We got to prepare for a good Haddon Township team. And Patty over there, he does a great job. So back to the drawing board, right?
Coach, we're looking forward to it. We'll see you on Saturday.
No,
Thanks again for coming on with us.
Hey, I've been waiting for this moment to get to talk. No. Thanks,
we've done this before. Right?
I was nervous talking to you. You know what I'm saying? It's different than in the hallway. You know what I mean? Strauss thanks everything.
Thanks, Coach. Okay. And we will take it back to Rob Strauss.
Thank you very much, Schulze. Great job on the post-game interviews, and just a great night for this Sterling boys basketball team. 2-0 on the season. Antoine Arnett, point number 1,000 on his career. And our next TV game, as Schulze alluded to earlier, is going to be Saturday morning. It's a 9 o'clock JV start. John Hallwood going to have the call on that one. And then the varsity start, Schulze and I will have the call on that one, 11:30 against Haddon Township, which is going to be an excellent, excellent test for this Sterling boys basketball team. We'll have it live for you on YouTube. If you cannot make the game, youtube.com/Sterling TV19. Update, believe the girls have hung on and beat West Deptford, so they split the series there. There's the man of the hour, Antoine Arnett, taking out the flowers, the balloons, and the ball. So congratulations again to Antoine Arnett, player number 15 in Sterling history to score 1,000 or more points. For Kevin Schulz, Tad Kozaneski, the entire Channel 19 crew, I'm Rob Strauss. We'll see you on Saturday as Sterling takes on Haddon Township, 9 o'clock JV, 11:30 varsity. We'll see you Saturday.